with things all the time. There we go. Hi, everyone. My name is Jane Mark, and I'm the president of Jam Marketing Inc. And I want to welcome you all, and especially on a holiday weekend, because in the States, everybody takes off from July 4th onward. So thank you all for coming today. Um, Let me tell you what we're going to do. This webinar is a webinar on how to grab the top position on popular sites and do it with one click. And it's not a webinar really on front page mail because, not totally on front page mail on how to use it, because right in the members area of front page mail, we have a full webinar on exactly how to use front page mail. And when I put the follow along link up, the link will be there and you can watch front page mail in action at your leisure. Now, so it's not on front page mail, but it's related to front page mail. If you stay till the end, you're also going to get a fabulous bonus from us. So I really want you to pay attention. This is one of the most interesting things that Phil has ever done. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to reach a lot of our sites and also get on the front page of Google with just one click. And you don't have to be an SEO genius to do this. Anyone can do it, especially I am a tech idiot. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. And I promise to reveal to you, which I'm going to do in just a couple of minutes, the two most important words that you need to own at front page mail. And you need to use them in your marketing. But before I start, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions just to get you thinking in the right direction. And Phil's in the chat room. So what I want you to do is just shoot your answers into the chat room and let's take it from there. Here's the first question. When you buy keywords at front page mail, how many sites can you use those keywords on? Let me say it again. When you buy keywords at front page mail, how many other sites, well, including front page mail, how many sites total will you be able to use those keywords on? Somebody throw up an answer. Anybody know? I would love to stump you guys. I very rarely stump you guys. I would love to stump you on this one. Throw up an answer. If you don't know, take a guess. How many sites can you use your front page mail keywords on? Anybody? Wait. What did I get? All our sites. Nope, not right. What? Oh boy, I'm getting wait, I'm getting 4 sites, 5 sites, 1,000, 100, all. You guys are dancing all around it. Well, that's close, Carl, but no cigar. It's actually 7 sites. Let me tell you what they are. I thought for sure one of you would know this. Okay, obviously you can use your keywords at front page mail. At SoCool. This is what I'm going to show you today because it's so interesting. Profit from free ads. You can use them at Itsy Links, at Oodles of Traffic, at Cool Blaster, and you can reach everyone. So that's a lot of sites, and that's what I'm going to show you, how we integrated front page mail in a very interesting way into many of our sites. Not all of them, not 1,000, not even 100, but 7 is the right answer. Okay, now this is really important because remember, all week I've been talking about what are the 2 words you must own at front page mail to succeed online and to become number 1. What are the 2 most important words you must own at front page mail to succeed online and to become number 1?
And I'm going to show you that as soon as we get into the meat of this. Take a guess. What do you think are the two most important words? And remember, 99% of the words at Front Page Mail you can buy for $1. So if you have to buy two words, it's going to cost you. I assure you, you can buy these two words, any of you, for $1 each. What do you think they are? Any ideas? Maybe I'm going to stump you on this. I stumped you on the other one. This is the first webinar I've been able to stump people. Okay, what are the two most important words if you want to get onto the front page and you want to become number one, not only at our sites, but at Google? What are the two that you need to own? Oh, stumped. What did James say? Yes, your name. That's one. Perfect. James, perfect. Any other? The next one is kind of hard. Yeah, no, let me give you another hint. Okay, James said your name. So this is something you have to incorporate your name into, and it has one other word after your name. Oh, thank you. Who said that? Carl, perfect. That's it. Jane, and my example is Jane Mark. You own your own name, and Jane Mark recommends, or Jane Mark recommended by. That's four words, but that's perfect. So that's great. Good answers, guys. That's great. So now, Pete, can you put up the follow along link so they can follow along with what we're going to do now? Okay, so now we're going to get into the heart of the matter here. And I'm going to log in. Let me shoot you guys over to the other side. Okay. We're going to log into Front Page Mail. And guys, if any of you here, I think you're all members of Front Page Mail, but if you're not, you got to get on this site. It is really, really an interesting site. Okay, Front Page Mail. We're logging in. Here's what is the return on investment? Oh, I love that. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm going to buy this for $1. Every day you're going to see words like that. Not all like that. They're all different kinds of phrases and words. And usually we call it the word of the day. Usually you can buy it for $1. So if you see one that you like, and I do a lot of emails on return on investment, so that one just popped up, so I bought it. But here's the heart and soul of Front Page Mail. It's over here in the control panel. You've got a front page mailer and you've got a Cool Buzz mailer. Now, in our training tape, on the main training tape for the site, I show you how those work. What you need to know right now is that every time that you send out mail on the front page mailer, it now, let me see, I got to shoot you over to the other side again. Okay, so every time you send mail from the front page mailer, it's going to end up at the very top of 4 sites right off the bat. So if you go to Profit from Free Ads, and every one of the sites I'm going to show you right now has an ad profit page. If I sent an email right now, although it depends on when it comes out of the queue, it will show up as soon as it's mailed from Front Page Mail, as soon as it actually comes out into people's email boxes. It will also at the same time show up here, right at the top. Now let me see if I can find I sent an earlier mail out this morning, which is probably now on page 3 or 4 by this time.
so that you can see what let's try page 4. Okay, I sent this out on front page mail. And you see now it's moved obviously because other people have mailed, and as they mail, it moves down. But this means your email from front page mail is on profit from free ads, which gets a huge amount of traffic. And it's there for life. It keeps rotating. It obviously rotates down, but it keeps rotating and it shows up on the day that you mail it as soon as it mails out. Now, let's go check the same thing. Let's go to itsylinks.com. And there's also an ad profits page. Same thing. If now these may be, I don't know, I'm going to only try to find mine because I know I mailed them from front page mail. Everyone who belongs to Etsy Link, obviously their email also shows up here. But yours from front page mail also comes onto the top of the Etsy Link page. This looks to me like it might even be on page. Well, here's one that I sent out probably yesterday, actually getting to yes. That's mine. And it came from front page mail. But when I sent it, it lands at the very top of Etsy links. Okay, one more. Oodles of traffic. Now, oodles of traffic, we don't call it ad profits, we call it get noticed. Anyone mailing from oodles of traffic gets their email also on the front page of oodles of traffic. And if you mail, obviously, if you belong to oodles of traffic, your email will be on here. But as soon as I mail, or anybody mails from front page mail, it's going to go to the top, the very top. Let me see if I can find any of mine because I mailed them early this morning. Let's see. Let's go to page 3. That was a test. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's one that I mailed from the front page mailer. And there it is on Oodles of Traffic. And in the beginning, when I mailed it, it was right at the top. Okay, so that's only the start. The fact that you can mail from front page mail from the mailer and it goes on 4 pages. This is also true. Let me go back into I thought I bought this already. P. Can you come over for me? Okay, I got it. Never mind. Okay, so it's not only the front page mailer that does that and goes on the other 3 sites. It obviously goes on the ad profit page also for front page mail. And this front page mail on the ad profits page is only gets front page mail on it, not it doesn't get any of the other sites. So it doesn't work backwards. You need to mail from front page mail and then it gets on to the other 4 sites. But it also, if you mail on the Cool Buzz mailer, the same thing happens. Now, the Cool Buzz mailer, most of you who have been a member of Front Page Mail, this is a mailer to send articles out. And I'm going to show you why it is so important in a minute to use or to write articles and to send them out on the Cool Buzz mailer. Because the next part of, oh, I have to put the follow along link up. Wait a minute. I'm going to show you why it's important. And in order to do that, I got to get Phil's follow along link up. I know, but I don't have it up. So I got to show them. Okay. All right. So here's our follow along link. And here's why It is so important to use the article mailer and the front page. You can use them both. You can't use them both at the same time, but if you mail one day on, let's say you're a founder, you can mail every 2 days, and you can mail every 2 days on the Cool Buzz mailer. And here's why that is so important. I want to show you these are all things that I have mailed from the Cool Buzz mailer. When you mail, you write an article and you attach relevant keywords. So you'll see this one. Remember, I said how important it is to buy your name and recommends. Let's take a look. Look at this. Jane Mark recommends. Here I was recommending at one time viral URL. But here's front page mail right in the second position. This is something I did many moons ago, but front page mail is only about 6, 8 weeks old. So now this front page mail is sitting right here on the Jane Mark recommends page. On Google, page one, we're talking about. Okay, let's go back. I often write about think bigger, reach higher, get richer. So let's take a shot at that. Look what happens if you searched on that, think bigger, reach higher, get richer. Here it is, front page mail at #1 on Google. And this is, I don't know what that is, but here's our front page mail right in the third position in Google. Now, you may think that, oh, but you have to search on that exact term. Yes. What I mean, you actually don't. If you search on think bigger, reach higher, you probably get to the same thing. But I guarantee you, you will not find your ordinary everyday emails that you sent to your email list in the second or first or third position or even on the front page of Google. It's not going to happen. You need to write articles and you need to send them out by attaching keywords, relevant keywords to them, and then you mail it out, and you won't get there right away. This might have taken me, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 weeks. Not even, I don't mean 2 or 3 weeks of mailing all the time. I mean 2 or 3 weeks before it kind of caught up and got onto page one. Okay, next, how about Jane's Sunday sermons? I'm kind of well known for that, but I have a lot of old Sunday sermons that are on here. And if you had searched last year before we even owned Front Page Mail or developed it, you would have seen all of this with my Sunday sermons on them. But what you wouldn't have seen is Life Goes Around Once. I have so many Sunday sermons, but the only one I put so far on front page mail is Life Goes Around Once, Jane's Sunday sermon. And you can see front page mail. There it is. So this is really important, guys. Most of us can't afford to hire an SEO expert and get our websites, especially if you're an affiliate marketer. It's very difficult to get onto the front page of Google. It really is. It's not, you got to know all sorts of tricks and this, that, and the other. Well, I don't know the tricks. All I know is if I write an article and I put relevant words to it, generally speaking, I can get it onto the front page of Google. Okay, so that's the getting on the front page part, but it gets even better. Now, I'm going to show you some of the things now that you can do. I'm going to go into SoCool.com because you can actually now get your front page mail, Cool Buzz articles, or your mailers onto in front of 1.4 million people. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to log into SoCool. SoCool is one of our flagship sites. If you're not a member, join it. It's really a fabulous site. Let me see if I can. I don't want that. Oh, the heck with it. I'm just going to log in here. So cool. Okay, so now we're going to go into the members area of SoCool. First of all, I'm going to show you, see this, you can post messages, short messages and long messages. Where we added front page mail is something called Post on SoCool. And I'm going to show you, let me see what this one looks like. This I posted the other day. Yes, okay. So we added it. If you're a front page mail member, it comes out looking really silly on SockWall, but you can use any of your keywords to any article, so or any posting that you do on a sock wall. So I'm going to do that. And it looks silly because it doesn't look like all of the other things because this is an older script. So I'm just going to pick things that are relevant to this article. One click submit at front page mail. I can go down. Since your things are in alphabetical order, you can just click on them. Let me get to well, I'm certainly going to put Jane Mark recommends. By the way, if you own your own name, always put it in anything that you're sending out because people will often, if they know you at all, they will, here's buy keywords at front page mail. And then I'm going to save the post. Now, the reason this is so important is because you are allowed to use, you can get a link for this, for SockWall, because we generate a link. And you see what? And it's Phil saying scientific things to me. It's SEO finally. Yes, it's search engine friendly. He's whispering my ear. Anyway, you see this long link? You can copy that link and you can promote it all over the web and it's got your keywords in it. But even more importantly than that, oh, wait, I know, Phil. It's a good thing you taught me how to use the mouse where you go up. Even more importantly, let me see if I can get back to the members area. You can post this link. You're allowed to promote a lot of links, different kinds of links on SockWall, not straight links. They have to, you can see there's a list. One of the things you're allowed to promote are SockWall links. So then this, by the way, reaches 1,494,942 people. You want to be able to do this. And you can take your SockWall link. I'm not going to do it now because this is not a webinar on how to use SoCool. I wanted to show you that you can use your front page mail keywords at SoCool. Now, SoCool, yeah, but I have a lot to get through. Oh, okay.
I just had a question up here that Maureen gave me that I think we need to clarify quickly before we move on. And that is, what if no one searches on the keywords? Surely getting to number one is pointless. Maybe I'm missing something here. And this is the answer that I gave Maureen, and I want you all to listen very carefully. If you just use the words in one post, right? So let's say that your name is, well, I'll use mine, for example, Phil Baston recommends. If I just use that in one post, Maureen's absolutely right. It's not going to get you anything. What I need to start doing is what Jane just said to you. Start putting my name in everything I send out, in every marketing piece. Now I can use things like Phil Baston recommends, Phil Baston likes, Phil Baston is keen on. There's all kinds of variations that you can use that will get people to see this thing over and over and over again, so that eventually, when they see it often enough, they're going to start searching on it, and they're going to, because they want to find out what you like. What was this person like? What is this person recommending today? That's how you brand this terminology. Just buying a keyword and using it one time is useless. You've got to use it over and over and over and over again so that it gets embedded in people's minds.
Yeah, Phil's absolutely right. And when I say that there are only two words, I mean, that's an exaggeration. I always put Jane Mark recommends, even when that's not the center of the thing. But it doesn't have to be just that. Let's try something like marketing. Marketing. This is something I'm working on now, and it has nothing to do with searching on Jane Mark. Marketing should be automated. I don't know if this will come up, but we're going to try it. Profitable. Oh, no. Marketing should, this is something I send out a lot, should be easy, automated, profitable, and fun. Oh, it came up this morning. Oh, right. No wonder. This is the story of my life. I spelled it wrong. All right, let's try it again. Marketing should be easy. Easy. Profitable. Oh, there we go. Profitable. No, I want to do it the way I usually say. Easy, automated, profitable, and fun. Now, it didn't come up, but it was coming up this morning, and I just started doing this in an article form. So that's not working. But my point is, if you go and start searching on the words that you are using all the time, like think bigger, reach higher, um, get richer, you're going to find that if you keep at it, you will get on to page one. So it's not, I wouldn't recommend just, you should always put your name in it, because chances are, let's say you're even promoting an affiliate link, not your own site, but people want you to help them. So they get to know your name if you're a team leader or a good affiliate marketer, and they're going to look up your name. And even if they don't know you well, they're especially going to look up your name, because everybody usually wants to know, who are they doing business with? Are these people that are reputable or known or whatever? Even if you're an affiliate marketer. So it's very important to start to have a plan. Where do you want to go, and pick your keywords and match them to your site. I only sent this out. I was hoping that it would come out. I did my first article marketing, meaning cool buzz marketing, this morning. So in a few weeks, I'm going to send it out to you. You'll see, I'll get it right onto Google page one under these keywords, under those keywords. All right, let's go back into SoCool. Wait, okay, Phil, I just want to finish SoCool, and then you can give it to me. Okay, there are two other places in SoCool that you can attach keywords. You can email, if you're an upgraded member of SoCool, you have access to the SoCool mailer, just like you do at Front Page Mail. And you can email, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to resend, but I want you to see this. When you open up the mailer, you can put mail in and you can check email to all your followers. You can now put a website URL that will get you credits. And if you belong to Front Page Mail and you own keywords, you can start. Now, here, this is a newer programming, so you can just start typing your keywords. Like, let's say I was advertising Front Page Mail, and it will bring up all my keywords from Front Page Mail, which is really, this was a programming feat, let me tell you. So you can go Front Page Mail keywords, and then you can go back and put something else in Front Page Mail, and then you go back and you put 3, 4, 5 ones Front Page Mailer, and then I'm going to put Jane Mark recommends, and that's going to come up when I want it. And then I'm not going to send it because I've already mailed today, so I don't want to send it again. But in the meantime, you see that if you can put any of your words, and if you buy more words, they're going to appear. You can just search for them and they will appear here. One more thing, it's so cool. I just want you to get the idea of how versatile this now is. We have you, if you're an upgraded member at SoCool, you get access to a blog. So don't you know that? Let me show you without having to do a whole blog because I don't want to take up your time with that. But here's smart entrepreneurs, yada yada. And if you're, here are the keywords that I attached to my mailing, my blog post at SoCool. Now, let me tell you something. If you're a SoCool member and you're also a Front Page member and you didn't know that these two sites were talking to each other, you just log in and all you need to do is go to one of these applications, the blog, the mailer, or SoCwall. You put in your Front Page Mail username and password once. That's all you need to do. You put it in once, and then every time, if you want to add keywords to your email, your blog, or your SoCwall posts, they will always be there for your use. Same thing if you belong to Profit from Free Ads. If you log in to Profit from Free Ads and you go to the Profit from Free Ads mailer, now remember, I've already logged in once, so I don't know if I've already sent, no, okay, good. I'm not gonna send it. I'm not gonna, because I've already mailed today, so see, username and password. If you've done that and you start typing, all of my keywords are going to come up, and you don't have to go find them. You can go, if I want to put Jane Mark, it'll bring up all the Jane Mark author recommends join Jane and Phil live webinar with. So since I logged in once from Profit from Free Ads, now I can put it on my mailer from Profit from Free Ads and Profit from Free Ads. Oh, I lost it. But at any rate, Profit from Free Ads also has a blog, and the blog you can attach keywords to. I hope you're getting the picture here. This is a lot of exposure to, so you buy keywords at Front Page Mail, and now you can use them at SoCool. You can use them at Profit from Free Ads. Same thing with the Etsy mailer if you belong to Etsy links. Oops, hang on. Let me just type this in so you can see it. Etsylinks.com. I'll get the spelling right, guys. Etsy links. There we go. Okay, if I log in here, I want you make sure that all of you have enough time to ask questions and things. But if I log in here, there is a member mailer, and once you log in once to front page mail, all of your keywords are available to you at Etsy links, and they're also available at Oodles of Traffic, which also has a mailer. And these two sites don't have blogs, but they both have mailers, and you can use your keywords. So what we've done with front page mail is we've given you a huge range of sites. Don't forget, you're getting on all of the ad profit pages on all four of those sites, and you're getting at the top when you mail. So you don't even have to be a member of any of these other sites if you don't want to be. You can just join Front Page Mail and buy keywords, and you will still get, now obviously you can't use the mailers and all of that from the other sites, but what you can do is get on the top when you mail of these ad profit pages, or in this case the get notice page. Our sites get a lot of traffic, so you can see ad views delivered 13 million. That's a lot of views, as they say, and profit from free ads. Let's see what profit from free ads gets. Huge traffic. Let's see what if this clicks, and the views are in, I don't know, they're like huge. I remember looking at the other day, and I said, what? This is like, look at this, 902 million views. So if you're on the ad profits page, you're going to um, profit from the traffic that we get at this site. Now, let me tell you what I really suggest. Since Phil went to, and our programmers, I'm telling you, we must have the best programmers in the world, because to make this happen, where you could connect this one site that's talking to all of these other sites, I'm going to suggest that you take a really good look. We actually are offering two deals today for people who are, and I'm going to also give you all a bonus um, at the end. But if most of our people, to tell you the truth, really join as a founder at this site, and I'll tell you why, at Front Page Mail. The reason for that is because, first of all, you can break up the price. It's not inexpensive. It usually sells in the members area for, I think, $14.97. But when we do our webinars on Front Page Mail, we give you a really good deal. You pay for the manager level, which is $9.97, and you can break up those payments so you don't have to pay them all at once. And we upgrade you to founder. And why is that so important? We give you back $500 of buying tokens. That means the minute you become a founder at Front Page Mail, you get 500 buying tokens in your account, and you can buy 500 words, because 99.9% of our words sell for 500 for a dollar each. So you're actually, it's money that, by the way, you own these keywords for life. You own them for life. You can use them for life. They will follow you into profit from ads and SoCool and Oodles and Etsy, and of course Front Page Mail. So basically you're getting $500 back as soon as you upgrade. And you can use our mailers, and here's where your frequency of mailing, obviously if you buy in at a lower level, you don't mail as often. At Front Page Mail, you can use the mailers every 2 days. This is how you really, and most of you who are affiliate marketers know, you need to get exposure all the time, all the time, all the time. So this gives you a lot of exposure, the fact that you can mail every 2 days. And if you're a founder, you get to give away 100,000. You get, of course, when you sign up, you get 100,000 AdView credits free, which has a value of $500. But you also get to give your downline, anyone who signs up under you, 100,000 free AdView credits. In every single one of my mailings where I promote front page mail, I use the word sign up under my link today, and I will put 100,000 free ad view credits into your account, value $500. So that is a big benefit to you for two reasons. One, of course, for list building. It's easy to build a list when you're giving away that kind of value. The second, of course, is there's a downline mailer which you can use daily. Every day you can contact your leads, your list members, your downline, and talk to them about front page mail and why you upgraded in front page mail and what you've done with it, and show them the things that you're doing with the site. Every day you can use that mailer daily. And since the prices are pricey, you earn a lot of money when you make a sale. You earn 35% on all sales. And since most people truly buy the founder membership, that means you can earn up to $523.95 95 cents per sale, which is a lot of money. Plus, and here's the part I love, you get SoCool, it's so cool. You get a lot of nice credits, but we take your affiliate link when you become a founder at Front Page Mail. And remember, you're only paying for manager, not founder. And we put it in our site, a never-ending traffic for you. And this is for life. We promote it. We send traffic to it for life, which is a really nice benefit that comes with it. So if you're interested in the founder membership, you should just go to the upgrade page. Do not pay for founder if you're on this webinar. You can look at all of the things that you get with a founder member, but then when you go to pay, I want you only to go to the pay buttons, which is $9.97 one time, or you can break it up over 3 months, $370, or over 4 months at $270. So don't look at the founder because it tells you everything you get, but don't pay it. Just pay for the manager. And that way we'll upgrade you. It's manual, so you need to give us a little bit of time, but we'll upgrade you from manager to founder, and we'll pop 500 buying tokens into your account, and you own those keywords that you buy for life. And you don't have to use them all at once. You can use them whenever you're ready. They're available to you. Okay, now I know that many of you who are on this webinar may already be founders, so we don't want to leave you out. So I'm going to offer you, I showed you what happens at SoCool, where you have enormous reach at SoCool. And so we don't usually offer 2 webinar bonuses, but because I know that most people are already upgraded to founder at Front Page Mail, we're going to offer you what I offered over the July 4th holiday, which is a SoCool founder offer. Because here's a real killer, and not only are we going to offer you at a 50% discount, but we also doubled all the benefits. So at SoCool, we actually give you a list. We usually give you a list as a founder of 3,000 list members. You saw that you can mail those list members. As a founder, you can mail them daily, by the way. Now we give you a list of 6,000 members. And those members are targeted to your interests. When you sign up to SoCool, you have to choose 3 areas of interest. So this isn't just a list, it's a targeted list to whatever you are promoting, because when you sign up, you'll see that you can pick your area of interest. Oh, Phil's wrong. You can actually email this list I think it's daily now, Phil. But okay, better to say 3 days when it's daily than to say daily when it's 3 days. So you can email them daily. You also, the nice thing about SoCool is, let's say you start out with this list of 6,000 people, targeted members. We give you what's called SoCons, 50 million of them. That's double the ordinary founder SoCons. Those SoCons, and I'm not going to go into how it works, just take my word on it. The SoCons are there to auto grow that list of 6,000. You don't have to do a thing. You do not have to do a thing. Now you can find out how and why that works when you join SoCool. But we designed SoCool to auto grow the list members of our SoCool members. Okay, I showed you how you can take a sock wall post, and there are many other links you can use. You can't use straight links, but you can use an Anya list or an Etsy link. You can use your SoCool Post-it link. You can read that when you join SoCool. The reason that you can't use a straight link, like a straight link to profit from free ads or front page mail, is because there are people all over the net that are subscribed to Cool Wall, and they don't want to see straight ads. They want to see a link that looks like it's not a straight ad. Let's put it that way. So you can take your sock wall link and post it right with a short ad right on Cool Wall, and there are other links you can post there as well, an Etsy link, an Oot link. You get paid 50% commissions, and again, at most of our members are higher paying members, which is great for you, even if don't want to come in at a top level, because these are serious marketers who put money out and they're interested in what you're doing. So anyway, as a founder, you can earn up to $748.50 per sale, which is a nice chunk of change. And also, we actually contact all of our SoCool founders, which have started in 2009 is when that site opened, and they get in on all of our launches early. We often contact you personally, or even we have a founder mailer right at SoCool, and we contact you and let you know that something's coming. And by the way, something's coming, but not yet. Okay, so we put the price in half. It sells for $14.95, and you can buy it at $7.97. And I think you can split. Yeah, you can even split the payments into three at $2.95 per month. And if you want to come in, these are also savings. This sells in the members area for $6.97, and this sells for $3.97. This one is always $1.97 because this is an annual membership. But at any rate, at your leisure, take a look at these memberships at SoCool, because you can use your keywords with this membership. With all of the memberships, you get to use your keywords, which is a really good deal. So I've talked a lot. Now I want to know if you guys have any questions. And if you do, let Phil know and he'll tell me, and I can answer it. Maybe if they're general questions, I'll answer it for everybody. Because don't be shy, because if you have a question, probably 20 other people have the same question. I threw a lot at you today because I wanted to show you how front page mail grew from its initial inception, which is only about 6 or 8 weeks ago, and it's not an very old site. But I saw how well it was working, and I said, let's integrate this somehow into our best sites, which are SoCool and Profit from Free Ads, all the sites that I mentioned. So it's a very interesting site. And if you want to do what I'm doing, I am not a tech genius. I can't tell you what you heard me ask Phil when he said SEO, what are you talking about? And he said search engine. I said, oh, I know what that means. But like many of you, or maybe some of you are really experts like Phil, but many of you may be more like me where you love, doing business and you like being an affiliate marketer, but you're not familiar with all the ins and outs of how you really start to make yourself get yourself better results. Let's put it that way. And the more sites you can get your email on by just mailing from one site, and the more traffic you can get by being on high traffic sites, and the more possibilities of getting on Google. Now, don't think you can send out a straight ad and get onto Google page one. Ain't gonna happen. I'm telling you right now. It does take a little more sophistication to get onto Google page one. That Google loves content. They want to, let me see if I'm still in here. Um, Create articles. Most of what I send out. Oh, no, I didn't want to go to create articles. Let's go back. Hang on. Let me go back up. I wanted to go to my articles. Okay, so here are my articles, and this is what I usually send out. Now, remember, I was looking for this. This is the first time I sent out what really amounted to pretty much a straight ad. So it didn't get on. You see, I just sent it today, but it will. I promise you it will. And when it does, I will send it out to you on admin and you will see that this, when I give this enough play and expand it, that it will get onto front page. But what you want to do is things like this. You see this Guru Tales review? This is a review of a book that Phil wrote. And it's not an ad. It's just really a review, and it talks about how much it is and what it does and yada yada, but it's not an ad like, buy my safe list, here it is. So you have to be a little bit have a little bit of patience um to work on something like this. I'm just going to see if I never even checked to see if this one. Let's do Guru Tales and see what we come up with. Guru Tales. Cool search. A review. That's a review I did many, many moons ago. So we're not going to count that. Let's see what happens if I go Guru Tales. A review. Obviously, I'm going to have to send this one out again. A review. Well, there it comes up on Cool Search. Guru Tales. There it is, front page mail. So if somebody's looking for Guru Tales and they want to see a review of it, and often people will look for something like if you buy a product, right? Don't you look at Yelp or whatever, and you want a review of the product. So that's not even sophisticated for people to look on. So if you're promoting a site, I would do, like, in fact, I'm going to do a thing on front page mail and probably tomorrow. So take your site that you're promoting, don't write an ad, don't even think about an ad, just make it look like a review, meaning you're telling what it's about, maybe why you joined it, why you like it. You do want to talk about the cost, that's fine. Just don't jazz it, like don't, that's the wrong word, hype it. It's not a hype. It's content telling people, just like I'm talking to you about what these sites do and what I like about it and what I find hard about it. This is a real review, and this is the kind of thing that you want to put out on the web. You can see I attached a lot of keywords to it. And there are a lot of people who are in the book, like Phil. He has a good name, so I put that on, and well known gurus and all of that. You can do this. It does take a little bit of, thinking it through, because it's much easier, even for me, it's much easier for me to throw an ad up and say, whoop-de-doo, was somebody going to buy it? But this gets you much more long-term traffic and results. So, any general, I'm going to put Phil on. Hang on.
Hi, everyone. One of our customers, Dusty, just raised a good point. He says, can you use the same content on the SoCool blog and the PFFA blog?
Absolutely.
The answer to that is yes, you can, but I advise you don't. And the reason that I advise you don't is because you want to make it at least 60, 65% different. It could be the same product and the same niche, exactly the same, URL in it, but you want to mix the copy up, because otherwise you could get penalized by Google for duplicate content. They don't like it so much. And also, even more importantly, you don't want people coming to the website and seeing, oh, I've already seen that before. You don't want to gauge that reaction in people. So if you mix it up, if you change the headline around, you change the copy around and look at it from a different slant, it's going to be much better and much more effective for you.
I didn't know that. The next thing you have to do is get a partner like Phil, because I didn't know that. I absolutely did not know that. And so this is very hard to do. You have to get a partner like Phil who knows everything. And in that way, you really get a good perspective on. I absolutely, that was news to me, and it's very valuable information. So you can take. So Phil, what you're saying is I could take this same review on Guru Tales, but switch it around a little bit, take it from a different angle. But I can still put Guru Tales in it. So, by the way, in the editor for this is also important. Rather than put a straight link in, I can't. We don't have time to show you this today, but it's in our training in Front Page Mail. You can link words to your and you can make them pop up in here's Guru Tales. You can link the word Guru Tales, which is much more professional than putting the HTTP Guru Tales in here. It's very easy to do in the editor. Many of you may know how to do this. And this is, okay. So here I'm talking about what Phil and I have done over 18 years. And that goes to our main site, Jam Marketing Inc. So instead of putting a link in, and this is what really can set you aside and make Google take you seriously, is that you you're certainly allowed to put links in, but if you link it to words, it's much more professional. I don't think I have a link in here. See, the last one goes to Guru Tales and it pops up. You can make it pop up so that they don't lose the page and the content. And of course, this is something else that I love about Front Page Mail. You can type one, what do you call this, Phil, when it's at the end? Oh, a bio, a short bio. And you can keep it for all of, if you want to, you can change it for every article you write, but I usually have a default bio. This is not quite it because it usually ends with Jam Marketing Inc. And here you can put in a link if you want to, or you can hook it up, one of the two. But this is a professional looking article that people, when I say people, I'm talking about gurus, algorithms like. And so if you can get an idea of how to do this, then you're going to get onto front page of Google. I promise you, you will, if you follow these kind of patterns. It does happen. And when it does, I'm always thrilled when it happens. I mean, I've been doing this for 18 years, right? So I've had a lot of stuff on Google. every time I see something that I've done recently on Google, I go running to Phil. Phil, you gotta look at this. I'm on front page. I'm on the first page of Google. It's really, and it's not just because it's thrilling, it also brings you traffic and it brings you sales. And that's the name of the game. And that's why we developed front page mail. It really was to be able to give people a way, an easy way, because I'm sure you've seen it, blogs and things, even at um, the SoCool or the Profit from Free Ad um, blogs. Before you could attach your front page mail keywords, you had to actually come up with your own keywords, which I rarely can do off the top of my head when I'm writing a blog, and you have to do meta tags, whatever the heck they are, like you put in a title and anyway, it's all this complicated stuff, which frankly most of us don't do. Now you don't have to do it. You have blogs at SoCool and at Profit from Free Ads where you can your keywords from front page mail just appear magically below them, and you can below the blogs, and you just put in the ones you want that are relevant, and you just do it by searching the first couple of letters and up they come, and then you just they get attached to your blog. So Phil and I are all about easy. We really are, because Phil often turns to me, and then I'm going to let you guys go because we've kept you long enough. But Phil and I always says to me, Jane, you've been doing this for 18 years. How come you don't know how to do this? And he makes me feel very small, but he's very nice about it. Anyway, if you've ever felt like this, the reason why many of our sites are very easy to use is me, because I don't have a lot of patience with difficult things, and I want them to work very easily. And I assure you that front page mail works very easily, and now it works at so many other of our really popular sites. So I hope that was helpful for us. Phil, put up my, oh, let me tell you your bonus for when 1 second. Put up my email so that they can collect a bonus for all of you who are on this webinar. First of all, we really want to thank you because it's a Saturday and I really value that you came and spent some of your time with us. We are going to give all of you 50,000 free ad credits at Front Page Mail, which is worth $250. So that's nothing to sneeze at. Here's how you collect. Phil's going to put my email address up. I'm going to say it to you, but he's going to put your email address, my email address up. It's Jane Mark 4, sorry, Jane Mark 4 at gmail.com. And what you need to do is put in the subject line, I was there, meaning you are here at the webinar, and we'll know because we know who's here. And give us about 24 hours or probably tomorrow to add those 50,000, and we'll let you know. I need your full name and your username at Front Page Mail. That's all you have to put. You put I was there in the subject line, and then put your full name and your username at Front Page Mail, and we will add them. And when they're added, we will let you know that they've been added. So I want to thank you. Unless people have more questions, Phil. What? Okay, everybody says that we're good, and we can end the webinar now. So I really want to